It's a beautiful Saturday evening, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the maiden edition of The Chat, right here on City TV. It's your entertainment update show, the matriarch of all entertainment shows, and definitely gives you all the updates on what's going on where, what our celebrities are up to, what they're doing, the trends that have us fixated and talking about all week long, and of course, appreciating great music videos and movies from the motherland. My name is AJ Akwako Sapon. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. Of course, how you can get interactive is by hashtagging The Chat. I have an incredible, honestly, the creme de la creme of the entertainment industry in Ghana, and of course, authorities on the entertainment industry and creative arts industry across the African continent with me to get into it. So of course, it's a pleasure to welcome you to The Chat. My name is AJ, and this is City TV. Welcome to The Chat. My name is AJ Sapon, and it's a pleasure now to get into who my guests are and how fabulous they look seated here in the studios. Right here, we're live in Adabraka at the City TV studios, and it's a pleasure to get into my very first guest. She represents authority when it comes to the African entertainment industry, from Ghana to Kenya to South Africa to everywhere else inclusive. She's the yin to my yang. You can call her my side chick. The one and only, the very beautiful Chris Kata. Hi, Chris. It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, together we're going to just, dissect the issues.
We're going to kill it.
And we'll keep the boys on their toes.
Yes.
And speaking of the lovely gentleman on the show, he is the first blogger to have clocked 1 million followers on social media. He comes with the authority. He's someone to know and someone who speaks to all the celebrities. And when he has your gist, he puts it out there. And well, the one and only, the man, Zion Felix. Hi, Zion.
AJ, hi.
It's good to have you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
This is, I think, the first time we're actually proper sitting down to dissect the issues on the entertainment industry. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
And next is the man who is best known for his writing prowess. He is a writer, a man who speaks on authority on the entertainment industries. He also does slide in some kokonsa here and there. The one and only Kwame Dadzie is in the studio. Hi, Kwame.
Why didn't you say my yin and yang?
No, I reserve that only for Chris. Chris is my only yin to my yang.
Please.
Yeah,
Why you discriminate like that?
The girls alliance, the boys alliance.
That's not fair.
But welcome, guys.
Thank you.
How has your week been? I'll start with you, Zion. You've been at the forefront of breaking
hectic.
all the news.
It's been very, very hectic. Moving up and down, trying to get content, trying to get good news, trying to, know what is happening with the Fix the Country agenda. When others are also on the side, talking about fix yourself. if you report on this one, somebody will say no. If you report on this one, somebody will ask you why you reported. Charlie, it's been up and down, but it comes with the job, so we understand them.
I understand them. Everyone assumes the life of a blogger might be a bit easy, but it's definitely not. Not in the least. But Kwame, how's your week been?
Business as usual, and we've all been looking forward to today, and so I'm just happy that we're having this show today.
Yeah. And the gorgeous Chris. Chris, how's your week been?
Well, I wrote it on my Instagram post, my latest Instagram post. It's been a bit hectic for me because I've been moving houses.
Oh.
Apart from moving houses, I have to be a mommy. I have to go to work. I have to. So I just like, okay, I need a breather.
And first off, happy Mother's Day in advance
Thank
to you.
you.
Tomorrow is Mother's
Thank
Day
you so
for
much.
an amazing mother who does it all. I don't know how you do it. I just don't.
We thank God.
But we're going to get into my favorite part, the music, and looking at some of the incredible music videos that have come up over the last couple of days, and as well just having a bit of an idea of what to expect, looking at the standards in which some people do it, who directed the aesthetics of the videos, and as well just appreciating the great videos that have been put out by some of our artists this week. I will start off with the one and only Mr. Kwame Eugene, who put out a new one right here, and it's quite a very interesting video. The concept, the song, and of course in a couple of days already I can say it's charting up the hits. But let's go into the song in itself. This is Dollar on You.
We didn't come here to play.
King Kong.
Rockstar. Oh yeah, yeah. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. If you put your body on me, then I put my money on you. I put my dollar on you, girl. Oh, girl, you looking so amazing. For you, I think I'm going crazy. Oh, girl, your body's so amazing. And I don't wanna leave your side. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. I go make you see that, oh, chola, 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 eh, oh, chola. I go make you see that, oh, chola, 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 oh, chola, eh. You make her fall in love. My heart is all for you. I go show you money, money, money. Gonna my car today outside. I go show you money, money, money. Oh girl, you looking so amazing. For you, I think I'm going crazy. Oh girl, your body's so amazing. And I don't want to leave your side. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. I go make you see that. I go make you see that. If you put your body on, I go put my money on, money on. I go put my dollar on, dollar on. Oh yeah, yeah. If you put your body on, I go put my money on, money on. I go put my dollar on, dollar on. I go make you see that, oh, chola, 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 eh, oh, chola. I go make you see that, oh, chola, 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 oh, chola, eh. Oh, chola, eh.
Rockstar made it.
And that was Dollar on You by Kwame Eugene. And getting straight into the conversation, I'm here with Felix, Kwame Dadzie, and Chris Kata. Gentleman and lady, what were your thoughts about this particular video? I'll start with you, Zion.
Rex directed a video, right?
Yes.
I think Rex, for the past years, has been doing very well for young entertainment. Because watching the videos of Kiddy and Kwami Eugene, looking at the picture quality, the concept, the models they use, their fashion, and how he puts together the video, I think he's been doing incredibly well for them.
But I'll come to you in a very short minute. I think we need to sort out something on your mind. But Kwame,
Yeah.
your thoughts about this particular video, Dollar on You?
I think it's a fantastic video. I love it. But I have a problem with Kwame Eugene trying to glorify the dollar ahead of the city.
So he's not the reason why the dollar.
Yes, we've done so many things that actually puts Ghana below. You see, and yes, you can be pardoned if you show all those cars in there, because you and I know that we don't patronize Ghanaian cars.
Yeah.
We don't patronize Kantanka. But we can't do it to the extent of even showing the dollar. Why not put CD on the lady? Why dollar? Why the CD? They like them. We have CD. We have Ghana CD.
We do.
But you say put dollar. What are you marketing to the world?
Right.
You see, and we live in times where everybody is trying to help us fix things, and if we keep on putting other people first, what are we preaching? And then again, I think this kind of mentality is one that actually puts so much pressure on the young guys. Bruh, see, he said, if you put the body on me, I'll put the money on you. Should it always be about money? So if you don't have money, you can't get some loved one to put the body on you. Why are you doing this to us?
Oh my goodness.
Why are you doing this? You see, sometimes we take certain things for granted. You know, the music is nice. Let's even take away the fact that he picked somebody's song,
which will be interesting to talk about too.
But the part that intrigues me is that portion. Say, if you put the money on me, I will put the dollar on you. And you see the I will put the dollar on you. You see, it's creating the impression that love is all about money. You know, there is totally genuine love without money. And Chris can attest to this fact that you can love without money.
But Chris, let me bring you into the conversation. In terms of the different elements he brought into it, I saw some TikTok stars in there. I mean, he brought Ghana's assembly of the worst dancers possible, which I think they did terribly well.
They forgot to add
terrible emphasis on that. And they forgot to add Kwame Dadzie. But your thoughts about it in general?
Well, I think the video is clean. Clean. The colors are popping. Yes. I love the fashion aspect of it. And for the fact that everything was shot like in the studio, but you know, it had this different vibes. I mean, they used the right colors, the right models. The fashion is something that really caught my eye.
Yeah.
And also, I like the fact that Kwame Eugene is like a young African Michael Jackson. He's always, you know, trying to dance.
Come on.
You know, the legwork was perfect, you know. And also, but he talking about the dollar. Like, I don't really have a problem with, you know, singing about dollar. Like, between dollar and CD, which one would you take? You would take the dollar, of course.
CD.
So,
CD, Ghana first, please.
Whatever he wants to sing about, whatever currency he wants to sing about, he can sing. Because at the end of the day, even we use dollars in Ghana, in some shops here in Ghana, you enter, even if you want to rent, they tell you, okay, you have to
dollar
pay
denominated,
blah, 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 blah dollars for a month. So obviously, it's what's happening in the country that he's emulating. And I really don't have a problem with that. I think it's a very good video, apart from the fact that, yeah, maybe he sampled some, you know, props of someone's song.
And that's when I want to bring Zion into the conversation. Is the sampling of Okumchola a big deal? I mean, a lot of songs that we love and appreciate and listen to from all over the world are a bit sampled. But Kwame, you touched on the Okumchola aspect. Do you think that it's such a big deal for you to be able to get inspiration from certain songs?
It's not a big deal. It becomes a big deal when you don't seek clearance from the right owners. And as of now, I don't know if Kwame Eugene has come out to say that he sought permission from the right owners. Because the last time I heard him speak to this, he said it should be a backdoor conversation. You know, if somebody asked you whether you sought a clearance from the right owners of the song that you sampled, and you truly did, you can just say that
I did, yeah.
Why do you say it is backdoor conversation? And you know, this is not the first time Kwame Eugene is sampling anybody's song.
Yeah.
We've seen him do it so many times.
Yeah.
So from Confusion to Huan to Huan, Wish Me Well, and Nina sampling. You know, and he's smart at doing that. He does it so well that you, the one who did the song, cry, when you break.
Yeah, vibing with the song.
Vibing with the song. But I think that he should do the right thing. You know, when you take a certain percentage of someone else's song, you see clearance. And clearly this one, it's more than 8 bars, which is the number of bars that passes for copyright infringement.
Okay.
And so he needs to go do that. Charlie, it's unfortunate that the family of Seth Frimpong are not talking about this. Maybe they are
But could it be that
ignorant about this whole copyright thing.
Because you would expect quick chatter, and I'll come to you, Zion, on that. You would expect the family to quickly come out and say that, you know what, cease and desist. Stop playing, pay us this amount of money, or we are splitting the royalties with you, or something of that sort. But considering that the camp or the family of the late Seth Frimpong have been sort of quiet on that front, does that not mean that the right thing has been done already?
I don't really know. I think Kwame has been asked about this particular question, and then as he just said, he said it should be a backdoor conversation. I don't know whether he's done that. Maybe he's talked to the producer of Seth Frimpong, the lead Seth Frimpong, or the family of Sarpong. I think it is also the duty of us, the journalists, to also get that particular information from them. If he is not forthcoming with the information, maybe we can go behind and ask either the producer of the song or the family and get to know. So maybe from here, we have to do our checks and know whether it has been done or not. Because Kiddy just released the song and he did that. And then he boldly made it clear that he has sought for permission before he used certain words from that song. So Kwame should have told us. I have not. But this shouldn't be a big deal to take the shine out of this particular song and the video, because there's a nice song, nice music video. I like where Kwame was trying to advertise brands that he's
item placement.
Yeah,
nicely placed, and he slid that in.
All of them
nicely done. And they should tell brands, companies, that the entertainers know how to advertise content. ITEL or Next Level has not been here to pay the chat show to advertise on it, but we just played the 2 or 3 minute video.
Yes,
and we saw it.
The products have shown like 2 or 3 times.
Gone.
Right now. I just mentioned it. And somebody wants to buy a phone, might just walk there and then buy it. Somebody wants to get energy drink. Now you're doing free advertising for them. So this is where we call on brands, big brands, to come on board and then come take our people as brand ambassadors, because they know how to advertise their product. I think I talked to the boss of ABN where he confessed that Kwame has been very, very influential with their energy drink, looking at how he advertises it. And then it's not just his videos. He shot video for medical. Most videos that he shoots, you see him holding the brand.
Exactly.
So Kwame does it so well, and then so many other acts also do it well. As I was saying earlier, Rex directing videos in these days has been doing extremely well.
Yeah.
Looking at how he does it for Kiddy, when it comes to the Lynx boys, the Lynx family, how he does it for them is on point. I want to be seeing more of Rex video. I don't know whether he's now the in-house director for Lynx Entertainment, because almost all the videos of Kwame and Kiddy, you see Rex, of which I think most of these artists should start using him, because what he just gave Kwame is dope. That of Kiddy's new song is awesome. Yeah. So most people should go in for Rex.
I like that. But of course, viewers are reminded that the hashtag is the chat. So the hashtag is the chat. And we will be reading your commentary as you send it in. So please do go on social media, hashtag the chat. And of course, via our WhatsApp number is scrolling down the screen. So you can send in a WhatsApp as well. And I'll be more than happy to read it out right here on the show. But an interesting part is Kwame Eugene will be joining us a little later in the show. And then we will pose all these questions to him and get some clarity on that. Now, moving on to our next music video that came out over the last couple of days is a very amazing one. God is a Woman by Eno Barony and Efia, which is quite exciting because, well, you know what? You take a look at this.
You're feeling the way, unim jeba. Apim baba, one try me near your bema. Feeling the way, unim jeba. Apim baba, one try me near your bema. 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 This is the birth of a new era, freaking and on by the sack letter. We taking the game to a different dimension to forget to Wakata. Gone are the days and then man fata you share be drama my yankasa. Yeah, I'll be sleeping on women for too long, still I'm on yakata. Say what that, see when near, cause I give life to the game. It took your woman to change this world with just an apple, so behave. Rappers I'm on yeah. Mama me hum and I'm no fool. Y'all sound like babies. Mama me hum and I'm no fool. Near me man into my and send me by and my baby your mom pinning me. Becoming who I'm musu. Moka pe rapper being back to me. I know be anything I'm sure saying pop. They know the bab how a girl can do this. But me they can never show me a ho. Cause I came and I saw when I conquer strong foundation, man, you super quick. I they enter every lane. I know they read road sign to the be a cut case. You I got a boss in me. Yes, I got a tag in me. Yes, I got a biggie AJ, I'm backing me. At first you were doubting me. Now bow to the rap queen of Africa. One try me no Alabama. 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 goddess of rap, men woda, Mumu be any ho, yes. You compare me, no bar for bar, no she shall connect me, yes. You won't me a beer so. Won't you see a coach against you? We cannot make the banana or day, walk up and near back cry, but you there will not make the bars in the moment tension. Mojamona, dear, make a pension. Man, where you have to beast thing on a bit of a beast. Yamato, I'm a Raja attention. Cause young girls look up to me to lead them to a win. And no, my man, I will not be saying Eno Barony and mean. They said it's a man's world, but I entered without a passport. About the rap now, show me a guess. Forget to my hacking my passport. I be bisexual in the game. I just them up. Whether girls or boys, if you like, put a game on board. Maybe I need no pussy, I crash my boss. From the slums, I made it out, so it's only right that I get my crown. One more down, play my success. No more hope for condom, my dear, but 4 rounds. I said I'm on my quality, me nibble brain, and shots to check it. Everything I said, but with the NT, I say, God, this a woman out. Back to the rap queen of Africa. You're feeling the way. Don't even get back. I pim baba. One try me near your bema. Feeling the way. Don't even get back. I pim baba. One try me near your bema. 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 Lyrics on the beat.
Eno Barony, that's it. That's all I need to say. What? That was incredible. And honestly, Eno in the last couple of months has truly evolved as an artist. And now not only moving away from being the hard tomboy rapper type, showing a lot of her femininity as well and really getting into that. But the gentleman and the lady is here, and I'm going to get into it. Firstly, starting with you, Chris. Your thoughts about God is a woman.
God is a woman.
Honestly, though.
Well, that's the only thing I have to say, that God is a woman. And honestly, well, let me talk about Eno first before going to Efia, because we already know Efia, who, like,
come on.
You know? But Eno, I was one of the first people to put her on TV.
Wow.
You understand? Like, I was producing a show for one of the channels, and, you know, we discovered her. I think we watched one YouTube. We're like, nah, this girl, let's put her on.
It.
And, like, from that time till now, I have seen super growth. You understand? Like you said, she's now showing her femininity. That's to tell you that women can be whatever they want to be. Yeah? It won't change the fact that, okay, because she's tomboy, that she's not a woman. She's still a woman. And also, there's one line I really loved here on the song that she's, something bisexual. She's in the boys and the girls. She's killing everybody right now. And girl, the fashion part of things. Like Eno has grown.
She has.
Eno has grown and she's here to stay.
Come on.
And she's not just here to stay for Ghana. She's here to stay for Africa. I mean, man, Eno is like the female Sarkodie. Eno is synonymous to Sarkodie, if not even better than Sarkodie. If she was a guy, she would be probably competing with Sarkodie at this moment.
Yeah.
But we all know how it is for females. But then I really like where she's going. And Efia, come on. Yeah, that's EFYA.
That's
There's
it.
only one.
That's it.
There's only one of that. Yeah.
Zion, your thoughts?
You just mentioned that Eno is getting the bars, and I think we shouldn't forget Sister Fierce's beef with her last year.
That did sort of really set things on.
Because Eno was doing fantabulously well before that, but she wasn't really getting that attention. But when that beef came in, people started paying attention to her when she was dropping a song, that this songs, and even after, because before then, if you check her views on YouTube, comparing it to after the beef, you see that things have really shot up. And then I think Sister Fierce's beef has really helped Eno. It is unfortunate that attention is not going to the director of this particular video.
Yes,
I saw.
I just checked, and then there are some 2 new guys who did it for her.
Boaba Productions.
They did very good.
Honestly, the
job.
visuals,
and the concept.
Very nice job. But I don't know why she went to stand at the beach. I don't know whether she was just trying to sell Ghana.
But
because it is a hip hop and standing at the beach. I don't know
but
the concept.
The women, the ladies in the red, they cannot actually pass.
But I mean the beach. She was standing at the beach.
no,
where
but then
the
she did reference
her.
to herself as a goddess, and goddesses sometimes are synonymous with water.
Yes.
So maybe she wanted to play on that sort of goddess ethereal
Like
water style of,
and the part that the ladies were in red, I think, connects to that side.
But those ladies were not at the beach. They were sitting somewhere.
But it connects.
You see, they are the ones who worship the goddess.
Yes, exactly.
She created the instrument.
So the video is nice. The video is very nice. I like if you are doing drill or hip hop.
Yes.
In the beginning, if you don't know that it is Eno and Efia, you think that it is Eno and Sister Efia. Because in the beginning, she sounded like Sister Efia. And then along the line, you just get to know that it is Efia doing her thing. I mean, Efia never get it wrong.
Yeah.
The outfit where she showed the boobs and said come and suck the boobs, and she put her hands on the boobs and like.
Hey, you keep hammering on boobs.
Well, she should have used that part as a feature image on YouTube. I think she would have gotten more views on that.
Okay.
Because how...
That's the thing you like to see.
Not me, the public.
YouTube
wow. No, the public. The public. I think that is why they shot it from that angle. And I think the director did well by showing us what's Eno got.
And on that note, Kwame.
If God is a woman,
yes,
just like what we saw, can't we see more of God?
We should, shouldn't we?
But we are God.
How many gods do we have in the hip hop world?
Oh, but you don't.
Frida Rice, why is she?
But you don't show God.
What do you mean?
You don't usually show God.
What do you mean?
But she did.
What is
You
your
know,
reference?
God feeds people. You see.
So she
was breastfeeding.
She was stimulating the act of breastfeeding.
She was stimulating.
Yeah.
Okay. But that is how I understand the whole concept.
Wow.
As in, she being the god of the industry. You know, we know how the hip hop industry, the rap industry, is dominated by the guys. And this is the woman who is claiming that she is the god. God is a woman. So basically, she, Eno, is the god. Now, Eno is basically trying to tell us that as the god of the industry, she cares for everybody. The breastfeeding, no.
Why are you two gentlemen fixated on the act of the simulation of it?
That is the core of creation.
Right.
Okay. So
To
you
procreate.
can't do away with that.
Of course.
Yes. So I understand. So now take the whole video. I believe that Eno is trying to communicate something to everybody, apart from all the songs she's been doing, trying to tell the other guys that I'm here. Now, looking at how she is able in this video to communicate her feminine side, you know, not trying to look like the guys. Because if you say God is a woman, then you should portray the woman to them. And clearly, all the costumes, the dressing throughout the video, you could see a woman who is trying to stamp her authority in the industry. And so I love it. And the fact that Eno, Efia also joined in, and she didn't feature any guy in there. It's a women affair, and that's it. Now, Eno is one person that for a long time has been underrated, not given the attention, just as we've all said. And I believe that since last year, from the Beef Triangle to this time, she's gotten some bars. A certain bars that has given her that kind of attention. And now everybody thinks that this lady can actually murder some people. I don't want to mention names.
Like she did.
You mentioned that.
Yes, I had to mention. Like, is there any big deal?
No, but I also think that this should be a wake-up call to the other ladies in the game, because I know there are some great rappers. Some even came and then went to bed, like Lucika and the other people. Lucika was fantastic.
Lucika
but
was
because of
super
marriage
good.
and all that, where is Lucika? I think that Eno is now the god, but I wish we could see more gods. I don't want to say goddesses. More gods in that feminine nature. So we see how the rap game goes, because it's been all the guys throughout.
Yes.
You see the Sarkodis and the Medicals have dominated the industry for a long time. Now, Eno is here. Let's encourage the others to. Big ups to Sister Fia for actually putting Eno up there, because last year, had it not been Sister Fia's beef, no, that beef, a singer trying to do rap, battle with the rappers. But let's also do well and bring back Frida Rhymes into the system.
Somebody just asked me, I think yesterday or today, that was Frida Rhymes.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Because she was involved in that group triangle for some time now.
All of a sudden,
sure.
Yeah,
But you know,
like
it's ironic that you said that, even him, Zion said that it was because of the beef that people started listening to, you know, paying attention to her. And you said she has bars. She has always had bars.
Yeah.
You know,
not bars,
but,
as in
yeah.
Z, not bars.
Oh, okay. Okay. Even the bars, like, okay, well, she have always had the bars, but not the bars.
Yeah, but
Yes.
to just a certain group of people.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, but now I think people know her now. A lot of
But it's
people know her
ironic
now.
that it takes the
But
beef to make
AJ, is it pumping cash into your pockets? Because you can have the bars and then maybe the streams, it will just be
But
YouTube
a lot
stream,
of times when you get the buzz, you do get the moolah as well.
it is not for all artists.
Well, we'll come back to that discussion. We're going to go take a quick break, and while at it, get ourselves refreshed, come back and continue the conversation. At some point in the show, we'll be joined by Kwame Eugene to tell us all about his new projects and everything else in between. You're tuned into The Chat right here on City TV. Keep your messages coming in with #TheChat.
Your Sunday evenings just got better.
Fernandez, Greenwoods, breathtaking.
Catch all the thrills, the fun and the action right here on Ghana's fastest growing TV channel, City TV.
Here goes LeBron, bullies his way in.
As we review the weekend sporting action, providing the best analysis on your favorite sporting moments.
That young man from Uruguay, Valverde.
Yeah.
Wow. Goodness me.
Federico.
He's an engine.
Barcelona are very disappointed in themselves because they've been all over the place since the restart. My point is, they've literally handed the title to Real Madrid.
This is where it all begins.
Akanji in towards Haaland, who close it up.
This is Scorecard with me, Fentu Otahiru Fentu. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. only on City TV.
City TV is live on DSTV. Go to channel 363. On GoTV, access City TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access City TV on your television. City TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and StarTimes box. City TV, it's your world.
You're tuning in to The Chat right here on City TV. My name is AJ Akwago-Sapon. I'm here with the very awesome Chris Kata, vlogger extraordinaire, Mr. Zion Felix, and of course, Kwame Dadzie right here on the show. Now, I think it's only right that we refresh our parched throats and continue into the next part of the conversation. So I'm going to invite our amazing barman. Yeah, we have drinks over right here at The Chat, you know, to stimulate the conversation a bit more with some drinks. So I'm going to get our barman to bring in some drinks right about now. But before we, you know, start drinking a bit right here on the show, I'm going to get into the movie aspect of the conversation. So, you know, we have been seeing a lot of great quality movies, but the problem is with the cinemas closed, we haven't had the opportunity to experience it with the premiere and everything for about 13, 14 months since everything shut down in March 2020. Now, the movie we shall be taking a look at, because it's premiering in other countries but hasn't had the opportunity to premiere in Ghana just yet, is Aloe Vera. Let's take a look at the trailer.
This Aloe boy just came visiting us. And as you are aware, it calls for a fight. As you step out today, remember that the Aloes are no good people.
Veras are the most intelligent and most powerful species of humans on Earth.
I'm in love. She's a Vera, Then.
How could you be in love with a Vera? You have to stop this feeling.
It's too late, Alodun. It's already entered my system.
Why can't I love whom my heart wants?
Oh, shut up.
You think you're the wisest among the Veras?
Aloe!
Hello, Maria. You're a very beautiful girl.
Aloe!
Your brother is acting weird, and I want you to keep an eye on him. Remember, you're undercover.
Okay.
Don't show your face.
If you see an aloe or anything belonging to them on your land, blow your whistle. Hey. Papa, Halloween has a top secret. You don't mean it.
Are the aloes as bad as we've been told?
Very, very bad. Everything we say about them is true.
You and an aloe must never breathe or blink at the same time.
Be honest. These colors tearing us apart.
You cannot sing with a Vera. How hard is it for you to understand that you cannot do anything with them?
You see, you have disgraced me.
You're beautiful.
And that is Aloe Vera. It was supposed to have come out to all the pomp and pageantry, but unfortunately wasn't able to. So I'll start with you, Kwame Dadzie. What is the general synopsis? Because from the trailer and everything else inclusive, you will see boy meets girl, boy-girl fall in love, families, like a modern-day Romeo and Juliet, basically. But please tell us.
So it's basically two families that are not on good terms. The blue and the yellow. Which one is Aloe and Vera? One is Aloe, one is Vera. So two families, two communities who don't get on well with each other. And so they advise their members not to even cross borders, go date another person from the next family. And this is typical of some of our problems in our society, as in if you are from this tribe, you can't marry from the other tribe and all that. And so basically, what actually got them united was when their children decided to get married. And so they came together. So it's a story that basically tells unity through marriage. So that if you are an Akan, you can marry an Ewe, and then we bond. So that is basically the storyline for this movie by Peter Sedufia.
But it's now premiering in other African countries, Francophone countries. Tell me about that.
So it is premiering in 9 Francophone countries. I spoke to Peter a few days ago, and he told me that there is a company in France called the Canal Olympia, which is actually fronting this, and they have dubbed the voices into French.
Oh, amazing.
So people in those countries would watch, and then they would hear people speaking French, not English.
Exciting.
Yes, and so to him, it's always been his dream to take his movies across the continent, across the world, and not only English-speaking countries like Nigeria and the rest. And so when COVID hit, it actually pushed him the more to go out there and then pursue this, because after the very first premiere on 6th March, he wasn't able to do the other premieres again because of COVID. And in some of these Francophone countries, they have lifted the ban or the restrictions on cinemas, so they can premiere these movies in the cinemas. So he's doing that right now, and then he told me that it comes with a lot of mileage because he will be able to satisfy the Francophone countries as well. And that he told me that, some of these Francophone countries, one of the advantages is that apart from the fact that they are dubbing the languages to French, they have an advantage over us because most of them understand English as well. If you take maybe 10 people, Francophone-speaking people, about none of them can speak a bit of English. Yes,
that's true.
And so he thinks that even apart from the dubbing of the language, there are some people in these countries who can understand the English language. So it's a very big deal for him.
Wow.
At a time when people are not having the avenues to market and distribute their films, I think that Peter has actually gotten a very good deal, and I'm happy for him.
And I am too.
Yeah.
It's quite sad that we haven't had an opportunity to be able to premiere or go open our cinemas. And I don't know if we're doing our cinemas a disservice, because for a lot of normal life, we seem to be sort of slowly adjusting back to a new kind of normal where things are opening, restaurants are open, people are getting an opportunity to go out and fraternize. But the cinemas seem to be the one place that no one can be able to go to or interact with or anything of that sort. Your thoughts about that, Zion?
I think it is long overdue. It's been long since we closed our cinemas. I think the reasons they are giving us, I don't know, but we should be. They should be open by now so that we can go back and then watch our movies that we've always been watching. Back to Aloe Vera, I think I've been watching the trailer since. Even before he started shooting, I had been following, going to create his own community. Everything that you see here was created by himself.
The budget.
He created everything. The houses, like the community was created.
Incredible.
The community was created. The painting, everything that you see was created by Peter and his people. And then, I mean, Peter, I don't know how to describe him, because this is not the first thing he has done. I mean, side chick guy, kid.
He goes out, he thinks out of the box.
You get it. So Peter doing this, I think, has done very, very well. The storyline is what I think is a normal storyline. I mean, it is something that has been in the country for so many years. If my son is an Ashanti, I won't allow you to marry an Ewe girl.
Yeah.
For me, I think the storyline is a normal storyline, but how he went about the production, I mean, look at the picture quality, the colors, the people he used, how he directed them, and then how far he is taking the movie. I mean, the movie is not just for Ghanaians.
Right.
Now, if it was just for Ghanaians, then lockdown, so the movie ain't going anywhere. But now, cinemas are closed, but he's thinking of taking it to other parts of the world, where people outside can also watch it. But I was thinking of why not the Amazon Prime, the Netflix, where we can also watch it, because I don't know where they're going to premiere it, whether it's going to be online or it's going to be a cinema. I don't know if he told you about that.
Cinema.
It's a cinema. So that means if it's in Burkina Faso or France, I can go there and watch. But if it is Netflix, if it's Amazon Prime, if it's Apple TV, I can just subscribe and then also.
I think he mentioned that they have some platforms that also do the distribution. Okay. Yeah. So the Canal Olympia takes charge of that.
All those things.
Yeah.
But then, well, so long as it's not been announced or we don't have access to those kind of platforms,
specific platforms,
so it's probably not something that's going to be circulated, or at least giving us easy access to be able to watch it. Which brings into mind our streaming, and if we have evolved our industry quickly to meet those standards. I mean, Nigeria, it seems to be taking very good advantage of that. And I'll bring Chris, you into the conversation with them chart-topping hits being put out there, earning a lot of money off the streaming platforms. What are we doing wrong in Ghana?
What we're doing wrong in Ghana, I guess, is first of all, we need to ask how many people use the internet, because it's all about the internet. And then secondly, how much do people pay to get, access to, the internet? Basically, how much does data cost here? Because if you go to Nigeria, some people say, oh, it's almost the same price as Ghana. But no, you can use one gig. How much you buy 1 gig and how much you buy 1 gig here? And do you understand?
Also, it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper there for me. It has always been cheaper. So that's why you see a lot of people on the internet there. A lot of that's why, even apart from just the movie platforms, streaming platforms,
music.
even on YouTube. Even on you, like so many Nigerians on YouTube, so many people, because it's cheaper for us. So before you think streaming here, you should ask yourself how many people can afford it and how much are they going to pay. So I think people need to think about all that, because of the community or people that you're actually giving this to. Yes, there can be a lot of streaming platforms coming, but I think there was, which one? I don't know what it's called, but some have tried to come.
So
many have tried to come.
Speaking of that, even Shirley, Sparrow have now put out their own app, and then.
But this is not the first time.
Yes.
This is not the first time.
This is not the first time.
Really?
Yeah. The thing is, so many Ghanaians have created online platforms, but the publicity. Some people create the online platform, then they even shoot movies. The vibes, I don't know what happens. Well. The promotion doesn't go well. There are so many streaming platforms here in Ghana. If you go on either iOS app, like Apple Store or Google Play Store, there are so many apps owned by Ghanaians for watching movies. But how many of them do you know? We have Komodo app. There are so many little
I know Ivan Kwashi guys put out Farmhouse.
Yes, yeah.
But okay, let's look at how those people might survive as against someone else. Because Shirley, Ivan, Kobe Rana, they have a huge
catalog of movies,
of production they've done from years prior.
Yeah.
And so if they wanted to feed in content, at least they would have, if they could release every month, they could do that.
AJ, I mean, I have watched Adam Sappo 10 years on. I mean, maybe I watched it last year. If you come and put it on Spout Nation right now, I might not watch it again. So if you go and put your 10 years movie on your app, I might not watch it. I might watch the new one that she's coming to put on there.
Yeah, and apart from that, I think you should also need to realize that they are not only, if it's going to be streaming, you are not only serving the Ghanaians in Ghana. Yeah. You need to think outside Ghana. I always tell people why do we always like to think everything's about Ghana? Like there are people outside. Like people want to watch things outside. So if you're gonna market, you should be marketing outside. How do we know Iroko TV here? Yeah. How? Because I mean, it's for Nigeria, but everybody knows Iroko TV. Yeah. So how are they marketing that? So basically, people here only think here. You need to market to people out there. They really want to watch the movies. How many people really want to watch? It's people outside made Iroko. It's not the people inside. We know Nollywood, yeah, but people outside, they want to watch what's happening in town,
exactly,
what's happening
because
at
those
home.
that are in the diaspora, they crave something back home.
So I think we're too focused on marketing to people here. Like we know, we are here with you. Think about people outside.
Oh my God, let me bring you into this whole streaming conversation as well.
I also think that the challenges we're facing are premised on the fact that most Ghanaians, and it's become our attitude, we don't patronize what is ours. We don't even cherish what is ours. The moment you see...
We're changing.
Yeah. I don't think it's that.
The
moment
you see a Ghanaian doing something, there is a certain kind of perception that we attach to it. Yeah. So that is why somebody may even think that, Sparrow app, I just say that we are changing. Have we changed?
And the process of it. Hashtag.
So you see, before you even go out of your comfort zone to market what you have to the outside world, you should start from here. So we should advise people to actually patronize what we have right here in Ghana, movies and everything. Because if we complain that our filmmakers don't have avenues to market their products, and then they're trying something small like this, we need to support them. You see, we need to patronize all these things so that we also get out there. Before you go do any international collaboration or market your app to the outside world, make sure that you have a very firm footing right here. Now, recently, the NFA, National Film Authority, actually announced that they have landed a deal with Indie Rights Film Distribution Company in the US, and they're going to help promote or distribute Ghanaian movies, especially those who pitched their films at the recent initiative, the film pitch series. Yeah. So that is Indie Rights coming on board. And I was like, so can't we get any outstanding Ghanaian platform? Because the government even promised us that they're going to make sure that they get us platforms that will market and distribute works of art, movies, music, and all that. Even if it's not going to be from the government, maybe some private partnership of a sort, so that we have a solid Ghanaian distribution platform before we even think about doing those outside collaborations. Now, all the small ones we are hearing are from individuals who are trying so much to go out there. Yeah. I'm not saying everything should be the right of the government or the burden of the government, but at least if you are trying to bring together filmmakers to pitch their works to investors and all that, and you bring on an outside distribution company, yes, for how long are we going to depend on them? When are we going to also build ours so that the one that we built right here in Ghana serves as the connection to the one outside?
Yeah, so the problem or the question should be, who is going to build that Ghanaian one?
Maybe if one person can't do it, that is one thing we lack right here in Ghana. Everybody wants to do everything by themselves. maybe 2-3 filmmakers come together and put something together.
Yes, I've said this
Equalation sounds good. But we'll come back to this conversation. Plus, a whole lot more. We will be checking out the hashtag Fix the Country, hashtag Fix Yourself, Fix Your Attitude. But first, we're going to go into a conversation right now with Kwame Eugene. The rock star is in the building.
If I no get, I go borrow anything for my baby, yo. She know they make her worry, yo. You show me love I never know. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Me not go fit to let go. Girl, I wanna put it on you. Yeah, you fire. Me can't deny that. Many girl for me and by you brother. Tell me who on you, mommy water. Where you day, there I go day with you. Me and you be mood. I go day with you. Me and you be mood. Now you put the sugar for my cocoa, girl. Call me on the phone and I'll be there. And baby, I'll be there. You make a bad man one color. I'm on my way in a little traffic, but I'll be late. Anything I do it for you. Girl, you fire. Girl, for me and by you brother. Tell me who on you, mommy water. I go be your Santa. Where you day, there I go day with you. Me and you be mood. Where you day, there I go day with you. I go day with you. And you. Good day with you. Then I go day with you. You got me in the mood. I go day with you. It's Mr. Drew.
Spiritual mix. Oh my God, it's the beat from her.
And I asked the Lord, one name fits you. And he said, yeah.
Turn your worries into worship and watch God transform your battles into blessings. My name is Eno Barony Davis.
After generation, keep praising you, yet no word sums you up.
The past year has been difficult, and I know that many people, perhaps including you, may have had their faith challenged. Allow me to lead you into the comforting presence of God through worship. Stay tuned to City TV for adoration and experience the awesome power of God's presence as we ascribe glory to His name. The rhythms of your heartbeat, pulse, and breath, all in praise of our miraculous God.
Yah the hallowed one, Yah the hallowed one, Yah the holy one.
Adoration, showing every Sunday at 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. only on City TV.
Yah the hallowed one, Yah the hallowed one.
You're tuned in to the chat right here on City TV. My name is AJ Akwako Sarpong, and now moving into a very exciting conversation with the one and only the Rockstar. Kwame Eugene is in there, baby. Hi, Kwame. It's nice to see you.
Nice to
You're looking fly.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, it's always good to see you.
You're looking so nice.
Thank
I mean,
you,
as
my
usual,
love.
man.
Oh, make a girl blush on TV. But getting into Dollar on You, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just a few days in and it's already a hit. Like, I cannot get
it's literally
over.
everywhere,
I
Charlie.
cannot get over the song.
I don't know what it is with Ghanaians and me, but it looks like the same people that will attack you.
The same ones that will be jamming to the music. But let's talk about the Kwame Eugene effect. You are, when you take the top 10 countdown on practically everywhere, you are constantly on there. Number 2, number 3, number 1, number 5. Like, you touch every song and it turns into, you literally have the minus touch. How or what goes into the creation of the songs and your collaborations?
I think one thing about Kwame Eugene is my music is always about what people want to hear. So I give them what they want to hear.
Okay.
They want to have fun. I mean, you know, Ghanaians, and we like to enjoy it. So I try as much as possible to put happiness in my music. I mean, so it reflects happiness. It reflects hope. So you listen to my music and you go like, okay, it looks like he's talking about me. So regardless how a kick starts, I know it's going to end up being a big song.
Okay.
Because that's what they want to hear. I'm saying what they want to hear. So I think that's just a secret. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Dollar on You, how did the song come about? What was the creative process that went into creating it?
Okay, so I wanted to have a different kind of love vibe out there. I mean, the regular, you know, a regular love song has been, I'll do you, I'll do this for you, I'll do this, I will go here, I'll go to the moon and back for you. It's too regular for me. So I figured, you know what else can I do as Kwame Eugene to change what we are doing? So I figured, okay, let me do a love song because they know me for love songs. But then again, I should do something that is far away from the ideology people go by all the time. So I had to go by what you bring on the table when you're having a relationship. When you're in a relationship, what you bring on the table. You bring this and this, the other person brings that. So I bring my money, you bring your body. I bring my time, you bring your patience. I bring my intelligence, you bring your money. Do you get what I mean? So what you bring on the table, that's all Dollar on You is about. Yeah.
I like that. Now, as someone who's been influenced by the church before, you used to be a church boy. I'm sure you still are. Obviously, you still are. I've seen some of your worship songs, and it puts me in the spirit all the time. But it's not far-fetched that you've been inspired by a phrase from the late Sarpong, which you infuse very beautifully into the song. There's been a lot of chatter.
I like the very beautifully part.
The chatter has been with situations such as this, being inspired by another song.
Yeah.
The legal processes, the dotting the I's and crossing the T's, and ensuring that the other party has given their full-fledged consent and for you to use the song. Is that something that was done?
Okay, so I can't really say a lot about this particular topic, but I mean, since you're AJ, let me give you a tip of the iceberg. So what I can say is there's been a conversation. Okay. But I just can't go further about it, but there's been a conversation. Okay. Yeah, so.
And that's all that matters. And we were earlier discussing it, and I was saying that honestly, if there was not a conversation had, we would have heard from the other party.
Yeah. By now, you know,
because they would have been quick to come out about it. But now on the music video and its style and bringing the worst dancers collaboration between Lexus and Gio, and that was a brilliant touch. What went into the creation of the music video?
Okay, the plan was to add another summer video as well, but I mean, I think he's probably too much of a worst dancer to be proud of them. Like, shout out to Eno wherever you find yourself. I'm a big fan, and I think we needed that competition. We needed that thing to be done. Giovanni, Dr. Pounds, Lexus. And they took it really personal. I was backstage, like I was behind the camera, like they took it like really personal. Lexus had to dress
like Michael Jackson.
I mean, he brought his cap and everything.
Charlie, the way he even threw himself. And how do you flop
Charlie? He had a hanky here. What is this man going to? And Dr. Pounds, you know, Dr. Pounds came fully dressed, very neatly dressed, like, yo, you're prepared for it. He said, no, this is not what I'm wearing. No.
Wow. And switched into his gangster mood.
And Giovanni was rehearsing for minutes.
And that was
that was the outcome. So
wow.
I was glad. I mean, we finally came to a conclusion that none of them is a dancer. Mm-hmm. They are all media people. Yes, they should focus on being media people.
Yeah, but it's so surprising. Media people that do a lot of music and they can't dance. No rhythm. It's sad.
Because most of them are critics. That's what they are good at. So even the criticism affects their dance as well.
Right. But speaking on the thing of criticism, but before we get into that, I made a special cocktail for you that I'm calling Rockstar Punch. Mm-hmm. Or Rockstar made it, actually. So
I like that.
Our barman will just bring in a nice Rockstar made it
cocktail. You guys are
cocktail,
chilling here.
We try to. It's a Saturday night. It's the least we can do. Mm-hmm. But if you have any questions for the Rockstar, he's in the building right now. Use the hashtag the chat right now and send in your messages, and I'll be more than happy to read it out to him right here on the show. But while we wait for our barman, I'm going to go into the topic of criticism. You have faced, or you do face quite a lot. Yeah. The same ones that love you are the same ones that would love to bash you. In the situation of what has been a trending topic over the last couple of days, Fix Your Country, where you spoke about Ghanaians fixing our mentality first. Do you think people took it out of context?
Okay. So, in the first place, that statement wasn't for Ghanaians. Uh-huh. It wasn't for every single person.
Okay.
It was for people that talk about me.
Right.
And I have something that I say that the moment you start talking about me, you give me the opportunity to also talk about you because you spoke about me.
Absolutely.
So what I said with fix your mentality first is with regards to how our streaming is not working as it should here, how from 1 to 10 we have just 2 Ghanaian songs in our own Apple Music chart. Yeah. How people want to criticize all the time, but they don't focus on the good side. That was what I was talking about. Okay. I wasn't saying anything about government issues and jurisdictions and everything that involves the government on fixing the country. Right. I'm not in any position to fix the country now. As you see right now, the only thing I can fix is myself.
Right.
So I'm saying that anybody that wants to fix Kwame Eugene according to my kind of music, my kind of style, my kind of dressing, my kind of attitude, anything, you try as much as possible to fix yourself first before you fix me. Because we live in a country where, Charlie, it not be 100% okay like that. So there are a lot of problems we need to solve. So I try as much as possible to remind people that they should learn to solve their issues first before they solve, my issue. Okay. That was what I was talking about. So fix yourself first before you fix me as Kwame Eugene. And again, they took it out of context and it's been blown out of proportion. I mean, it's being directed in a different way, making it look like I was speaking for the country, that the country should fix themselves. Charlie, how I go fit make the country fix themselves? Like me, I did my corner somewhere. And I think it's just been quite unfortunate that I've been a fragment of what this media is feeling recently. Because even today, I saw a video on Zion Felix's Instagram, and one white dude was saying, he's been hearing Rockstar, Kwame Eugene, but if they put him and Kwame Eugene right now, Kwame Eugene can't match up with him. I did my corner somewhere, right? So my problem is, I don't know why, like I was saying, I think I've become a fragment of what the media is feeding recently. So everybody wants to have a part of Kwame Eugene. So long as you mention my name, they'll give you the audience.
Sure.
You get it? Sure. So, I mean, I have people do songs to insult me when I've not attacked them just to get their attention. So it's all good, and I think small we'll get it. There'll be a time where, I understand what's going on. I'm young. Let's everybody ride on me small. There'll be a time where I'll have pot belly. I'll probably have 3 kids and a wife. I can't be jumping like I have been right now. And I would wish people would talk about me, and I won't have it. So now that they are talking about me, let them have fun, man.
Okay, alrighty. Now let's take a look at the video we're talking about, $1 on Me by Kwame Eugene.
We didn't come here to play. King Kong. Rockstar. Oh, yeah. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put $1 on you, girl. If you put your body on me, Then I put my money on you. I put my dollar on you, girl. Oh, girl, you looking so amazing. For you, I think I'm going crazy. Oh, girl, your body's so amazing. And I don't wanna leave your side. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. I gon' make you see that, oh, Jola, 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 eh, oh, Jola. I gon' make you see that, oh, Jola, 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 oh, Jola, eh. You make her fall in love. My heart is all for you. I go show you money, money, money. When it's time and say time, my car today outside. I go show you money, money, money. Oh, girl, you looking so amazing. For you, I think I'm going crazy. Oh, girl, your body's so amazing. And I don't want to leave your side. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. If you put your body on me, I put my money on you. I put the dollar on you, girl. I gon' make you see that. Jola, eh, oh, Jola, eh. I gon' make you see that. Jola, oh, Jola, eh. If you put your body on, I go put my money on, I go put my dollar on, oh yeah, yeah. If you put your body on, I go put my money on, I go put my dollar on, I go make you see that, oh, Jola, 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 eh, oh, Jola. I go make you see that, oh, Jola, 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 oh, Jola,
Hey, hey, hey. Oh, Kunjola, hey. Rockstar.
Honestly, that song is a whole vibe and a half.
It's hard. It's out to Ghanaians, man. I mean, again, they made a Kwame Eugene hit, and I appreciate this.
Like, honestly, you can't do any wrong. It's amazing.
I'm doing a lot of wrongs. For wrongs, I'm doing a lot of wrongs.
Do you think that, a lot of people always like to take your comments, your conversations out of context.
Yeah.
Is it deliberate?
No, I think...
Are you just too honest?
Okay, for honesty, I'm very honest, and I'm aware of that. I like to say it as it is, and I wasn't nurtured to sugarcoat things. Yes, if it is A, Kwame says it's A. If it's B, say it's B, because maybe the Fadama boy is part of it. But at the end of the day, that's how my mom nurtured me.
I like that.
Speak the truth. So I think it happened to, you know where we come from. You need to sugarcoat things. That is when people.
While we're sugarcoating, we have our break. our Rockstar made a punch, so we can go that. But back onto you can't sugarcoat things.
Okay, so you need to sugarcoat things for people to feel you're respectful.
Right.
When you're real, you're disrespectful.
Yeah.
And at my age and me being this young, that is where people even expect me to sugarcoat things more.
Okay.
Yeah. So. I mean, people would prefer to choose the person who sugarcoat things than the person who will be honest. And if you're honest in this country, they think you're arrogant or So. And anything I say, they tend to
take it out of context and everything.
Make it look like I'm the bad one.
But on the issue of the whole fix the country movement, we've had a lot of celebrities that have jumped on it and had said their piece about it. I think earlier on today, Sarpong even chimed in. Are you going to jump on it? Are you going to say your piece on it, or are you just going to...
Already they say I've said something about it, which I didn't say anything. So thank you for this opportunity for, making me say my part of what I think about Fix the Country or Fix Yourself. I think, again, I didn't start the Fix Yourself thing. It was out of context and it was trending as if I started it. I think before I have a say about how the government is supposed to work and how people are supposed to handle themselves, how people need to fix themselves, or the government needs to be fixed, I really need to understand what is going on in the economy. To be precise, I need to understand how things are being done, how things are going. And in recent past, I've not really been into the politics or with governmental issues. So it is quite difficult for me to come out whether to say this person should fix itself or the country should fix. Yeah, so I try as much as possible to understand things. So after this hashtag and everything, I've taken it upon myself to
be better informed.
To be better informed before I can say something about it.
But I understand your point and I appreciate that aspect, but you don't necessarily need to be an authority on something to be able to have your opinion about it.
I understand, but there is one thing clear we all need to know. I mean, it is obvious that things are not really okay like that. Let's not act like, and because of what I'm saying, it looks like things are okay, it is obvious things are shaky.
Yeah.
And Charlie, we are feeling it. And there are a lot of things we can blame it on. We can blame it on the government. We can blame it on coronavirus.
COVID,
We can blame it on the fact that like me, I was saying that if any job or occupation should be pardoned, it should be we the musicians, because you can't play show for 25 people. I do show for like 40,000 people, 20,000, 10,000 people.
You are not allowed to do that again.
For about 2 years now, it is not allowed. So musicians are quite pathetic when it comes to this side of this conversation. So we can't act like it is okay. By the end of the day, I still really know they understand what's going on. But all I can tell is it's not okay like that.
I like that.
We are all facing it.
I like that. Now, before, I'm going to go into a few quick messages for you. People love you and are sending in some messages. But are you looking to retain your VGMA Artist of the Year title? Or do you think your label mate, Kitty, might make a ploy for it?
Why is everybody saying, if not me, Kitty? Charlie, plenty of people. The Mrs. Dana Hamilton, they there.
It's true.
And there is Sarkodia in there. There's medical.
But you are
in
the
there.
reigning one.
So let's not act like.
So you have
only Kitty and I be the only people.
You have a title to defend.
Maybe Kitty don't know they deserve them. Maybe I don't deserve it.
Do you think you don't?
Me, I think I've worked as much as all of us has worked. So I mean, because I've been to quite a number of interviews and they are making it look like it's just Kitty and I in there.
Well, because of recent awards events and how the two of you seem to be chart topping, it would give an inkling that perhaps you might be wanting to defend your title.
I think what I can say, so long as we're in that category.
And as the EAA Song of the Year winner, I mean, it's a big deal.
It's actually a big deal. and like I was saying earlier on, I can say wholeheartedly that Kitty worked. I worked. Sarkodia worked, medical, Mrs. Diana Hamilton. I mean, there's been a lot of work in recent past. And if Kitty wins this, he actually deserves it because he's worked. And if I win this, I deserve it. If Sarkodia wins this, he deserves it, Mrs. Diana Hamilton. Because, I mean, we've equally worked. That's the reason why we're there.
You have.
Okay, so I wish everybody well, including myself.
Yeah.
But I wish myself extra well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, going into some messages coming in. I am Queen from Kumasi Offense. So Kwame Eugene, much love and keep doing you.
Thank you, dear.
In this world, whatever you do, people will talk. Just listen to yourself, and one day the world will listen to you. More fire. I am Vigilante from Kumasi Offense. So Kwame Eugene, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're the hit of the new school.
Thank you.
And hashtag the chat. We are trending as well on Twitter. So I'm going to go into some Twitter trends as well. And some of the conversations on social media that are circling around Kwame and everything else inclusive. But what else? Are we going to be getting a new album anytime soon? Even though we know Son of Africa has done such a great job, but should we be getting an album a year?
Yeah, shout out to Son of Africa. I'll probably win Album of the Year for that. Because I mean, I have Showbody on, I have Open Gates, I have the song with Obapa Christie, I have Amin there.
Yeah.
So I think we deserve Album of the Year if we get it.
We do.
And I think, okay, let me just say this. I'm coming out with a project that will be outstanding. It's another dimension of Kwame Eugene people have probably never seen. So it's a big project coming.
I'm excited.
And you know, I don't really like features. I know they do features, not like I don't like them. But this time around, this project has quite a number of features on it, some few international and local features. So yeah, let's expect something good.
I love that. Now, going on to Twitter at Akwesi Adomako 71 says, can Kwame Eugene define what high life music is? Kojo Wilson says, Kwame Eugene is fixing #the chat. A few more coming through. Shout out to Mami Dehira. She says, Sis is premiering her own show today. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And a few more quick tweets, and then we will know. But you have decided to create a high life legacy. Like, you seem to be one of the ones that are holding that genre really now. According to our Twitter user, he wants to know your definition of what high life music is.
High life music is, first and foremost, the authentic music Ghanaians know. One, high life music is a rhythmic kind of music that has quite a number of melodious possessions in them, and it has the beat syncing with the words of the song, and it speaks about life. That's basically high life music. But if you add the OGs, they will say, and a bit of guitar in it. Which the new school has changed it a bit, because I mean, we are not doing a lot of live these days, but we try as much as possible. Like somebody like me, I try as much as possible to still fusing what is, I mean, the indigenous Ghanaian will understand. Even though we are not doing a lot of live these days. So there's a bit new touch with our high life music, but it's still the old high life music.
We love it, we love it, and we love you. And thank you so much for coming
through.
Much, and I hope you enjoyed your Rockstar Made It punch.
I'm still enjoying it. So nice.
Sending your messages to #the chat, and we'll be more than happy to read it out right here on the show. I was seated with EAA award winner Kwame Eugene at the Just Recent EAA Awards. He was one of the winners. Song of the Year for Open Gate. Now that's a vibe, and you never know. At this point, Dollar on You could be in the running next year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Kwame Eugene song.
It's a Kwame Eugene.
Imagine I release a song and nothing happened. Wow, that's
not even possible at this rate. That's
it won't happen. But I mean, I still need to prepare for it. I'm human. Yes.
Well,
that's when I'll start the door-to-door campaign.
I'll help you with it. Now we're going to go into the trending conversations of the week. And until then, keep sending your messages, #the chat. We'll be right back after this.
Do you want to lose weight, get in shape, or simply just stay fit? Then Workout is the show for you.
4, and then I change. All right? We are massaging the hamstring. All right, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. I push. 1, good. 2, 3, 4. By the count of 3, pull it from here. Viewers, hold your bottles. We are ready to tone our arms. Are you ready?
Join us and let's stay fit on Workout, showing this on every Saturday and Sunday at 5:30 a.m. only on City TV. City TV, it's your world.
City TV is live on DSTV. Go to channel 363. On GoTV, access City TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access City TV on your television. City TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and Star Times box. City TV, it's your world.
And I asked the Lord, one name fits you. And he said, yeah.
Turn your worries into worship and watch God transform your battles into blessings. My name is Eno Barony.
After generation, keep praising you, yet no word sums you up.
The past year has been difficult, and I know that many people, perhaps including you, may have had their faith challenged. Allow me to lead you into the comforting presence of God through worship. Stay tuned to City TV for adoration and experience the awesome power of God's presence as we ascribe glory to His name. The rhythms of your heartbeat, pulse, and breath, all in praise of our miraculous God.
Yah the hallowed one, Yah the hallowed one, Yah the holy one.
Adoration, showing every Sunday at 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. only on City TV.
Yah the hallowed one, Yah the hallowed one, Yah the holy one.
You tune in to the chat right here on City TV. My name is AJ Akwakusapo. Now it's time for the trending social media conversations. And the gang to my gang, Chris Kata woo woo, is here. And then change of scene, you know, we have our Good Day Energy bar, the chat bar. Of course, proudly refreshed by Good Day Energy drink. But going into it, Chris, hashtag fix the country.
Whew.
It's got all of our timelines looking in this array.
It's been a tough one.
But tell me about this particular trend and your observations about it over the last couple of days.
Well, obviously, a lot of people are not happy, and a lot of people are, sharing their displeasures about the government and about how things should be or how things are not going in the country. And so they came up with that hashtag, fix the country. And right, they have the right to do that. It's the social media. Anyone and everyone, in fact, has the right to actually put out something there. And it seems to be getting a lot of buzz. Actually. And with that, there was a counter hashtag that came as fix your attitude or fix yourself, something like that. But then some people, people that came up with this fix your attitude and fix yourself are mostly people that think this is political. But then we need to think outside the box. We need to ask ourselves serious questions.
Yeah.
Where did I actually see this? I actually saw it on my phone. By my on my WhatsApp is somebody's WhatsApp status. Who was that? The person is my decoder fixer.
Really?
Like the guy that fixes the decoder.
It's the one that literally came through it.
Yeah. He's the one that actually put it on his, and it was on his DP stories. I was like, okay, what's going on? Then I went on Twitter. Then I went on Facebook. I was like, wow. So it should let people know that it's not just about people being on social media that know that, okay, this is happening. Everything is not politically, motivated.
Right.
I mean, that guy, like come on, like, he's not like the guy on Twitter. I'm not saying anything about him, but he's not like that. He's not intellectual like the guy on Twitter or the guy on Facebook. He like the guy that fixes.
But I'm. It's exciting to see how quickly it caught on like wildfire, and almost as quickly the counter hashtags started coming. Hashtag fix yourself. Hashtag fix your attitude. And it was interesting to see how people reacted to this particular hashtag and all of that. Celebrities started speaking about it. They started putting out their comments on it. Kojo Q, Joey B, Efeodo, who has joined and become one of the conveners. Yeah. And interesting enough that they were supposed to do a demonstration. Then they started having meetings about it. Then the police pulled a restraining order on the demonstration. What are your thoughts about the restraining order and everything else that sort of went down over the last couple of days on this movement?
For that part, that's when I think, I'm sorry to say like that, I'm just being neutral, I'm not MPP, I'm not NDC, but that's when you realize that, okay, there is power there is power.
Mm-hmm.
There's
power behind the power.
Power. Do you understand? So obviously, whoever could stop it will stop it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm just going to compare it to NSAS.
Yeah. Interesting enough,
NSAS
yes.
protest.
Yeah.
NSAS protest started as, stopping police brutality.
But then it evolved into something
Then
a lot bigger.
evolved into something, to the government. Fix it.
Yes.
So we need to realize that the African youth today, it's not our, the last people.
They are descending.
They are
ready to get on the streets.
It's not even they. AJ, it's us.
Yes.
We are different.
Yes.
We can speak.
Yes.
You understand? We are not our fathers.
Yeah.
We're not our mothers.
Yeah.
Because we want a better future for our kids.
But true. And it's interesting to see how this is going to unfold. Of course, keep your conversations coming through with #TheChat. Time flies when you're having fun, and it's time for us to run out of the studio. It's been a blast. Thank you for being tuned in. My name is AJ Akwago Sarpong. I did this with Kwame Dadzie, Zion Felix, and the gorgeous
Chris Kata.
Aha. So and we'll be back next week at exactly 6:30 p.m. and bringing you all the excitement in the movies, music, celebrity conversations, and of course social media trends right here on the chat. Thank you for watching. Mwah. This is City TV.